plaintiff, Candace Kohlberg, is legally married to the defendant, but she says he is an adulterer who brought his home-wrecking pregnant girlfriend with him to court today. Candace claims her estranged husband is an alcoholic who is also addicted to pain pills, and she's suing for concert tickets and an Xbox. Defendant Christopher Kohlberg says his relationship with Candace was horrible because she was verbally abusive and constantly accusing Christopher of cheating. Christopher insists he only cheated on Candace one time, and he denies owing her for anything.
Tell me what's going on.
All right, well, let me give you the sum up what it was like being married to this man, Chris Kohlberg. All right, first off, I want to point out we're still married. We're not divorced yet, but he still brought his pregnant girlfriend with him, which makes her a homewrecker and him an adulterer, okay? So I just wanted to point that out, which I don't really get how she's pregnant because we only have sex once a month. And I mean, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but he isn't very well endowed, and half the time he couldn't even get it up. Okay?
That is mean.
Okay, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but that's the facts, okay? Before I even got married to him, he cheated on me before with a coworker we worked with at Wendy's. And then how he cheated on me is he waited for me to go to sleep at night, he'd sneak out of the house, and then go have sex with her at the park.
How you know? I mean, I guess you caught him. That's how you know. How did you find out?
How did I find out? Because he admitted to me later on down the road when we got back together. I'll get more into that later. He called me names. He called me fat. He called me a slut. He called me names that I can't even mention in this courtroom. Okay, I mean, he was super mean to me. On top of that, he's an alcoholic and he's addicted to pain pills. And I have a letter right here from his healthcare provider stating he can't get pain pills anymore because he was going from pharmacy to pharmacy trying to get more. So he was
all right, you have given your testimony an effort to discredit his credibility. Any more of that before we get to him?
Well, basically, I just want to say best of luck to the new woman. I hope everything works out for him, but she's going to need it.
How long ago did you all separate?
About 2 months ago.
How many months is she pregnant to your knowledge?
I don't know. I just heard from my father a few weeks ago that she was already pregnant. And we've only been separated for not even 2 months. It takes about 6 weeks for a pregnancy test to show up that you're pregnant, doesn't it, Your Honor? So that tells me that he was probably cheating.
What are you asking me for how long it takes? I don't have those problems. I don't have those problems. Never have and will not. Go ahead.
Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, this woman goes to men like Kleenex.
Take about 6 weeks, doesn't it? You know. I don't know. Go ahead.
This woman goes to men like Kleenex. I met her at Wendy's.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Let him finish. You dogged him. Go ahead.
I met her at Wendy's, and about 3 weeks later, she wanted me to move in with her. So I did.
Man, I know they had that kind of action at Wendy's.
Yeah, you better go to the drive-thru. It might even be easy. Go ahead. That's definitely a quickie. That's a definition. Go ahead. So you met her at the Wendy's?
Yes, we're both managers.
Oh, okay. You were working there.
We started hanging out about 3 weeks later. She wanted me to move in with her, so I did that. And the relationship was just horrible. I mean,
why?
I mean, she always accuses me of cheating on her, and I cheated on her with one person. I did numerous times, but I did it with one person.
Well, there you go.
All right, sir.
That was 3 years ago.
Okay.
And throughout the relationship, she was just kept on accusing me of doing it. And her father told me during our separation periods that she would get online, go meet guys, go to hotels, fool around with them.
Her father told you that?
Her father told me that. And I mean, my life was just a living hell with her. She verbally abused me all the time.
About what?
And about Lions games. I like watching Lions games. I'd be upstairs yelling at a Lions game.
You from Detroit area?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm from Grand Rapids.
Detroit Lions?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And she would yell at me because I was upstairs yelling at the game. She'd say, "Well, I can't get that excited over me." I'm like, "Come on, you're not that exciting."
Jealous of a football game.
You're not that exciting. So, and I mean, I have a new girlfriend now. She treats me very, very nice. She does not verbally abuse me, and I'm happy with her.
Is this the one from the park?
Good.
He's smiling, maybe. Is that who you sneak out with in the park?
No, she wouldn't do something like that.
Okay, very good. Now, she says that your current mate is pregnant.
We got a positive pregnancy test about a week ago. It was a surprise to us. We didn't expect it at all. I mean, we didn't even go in there for that. We didn't even go in there for that. And they just said, pregnancy. The doctor did.
Did you use contraceptives? You ever heard of that? You're looking like you haven't heard of it.
He's so married to me.
Sir, if you weren't using contraceptives, that's what happens.
Yes.
Tell me you were surprised and shocked that it came out of the blue.
You should have watched more Lions games.
That's right. That's right. You should have been in front of that television and watching the Lions instead of porno y'all watch. What's the tickets and Xbox you're suing him about, ma'am?
Okay, well, let me give you a little more of the history involving that. Okay, so I met him in March of '09 at work. I didn't want to date him because we were coworkers. He begged me to date him. So finally I said yes. Things moved really fast. We got along really great. 3 weeks later, as a matter of convenience, I let him move in because we both lived nearby our work and he didn't have a driver's license because of a prior DUI. Okay, so I was like, whatever, I'll let you come stay at my house, and he used to help me out then with bills and stuff like that. Okay, now 6 months later, I found out that he was cheating on me with that girl he worked with. So he moved out and moved in with her to his mother's house and had a relationship with her for about 3 months. And during that time, I heard from another coworker that they found her in bed with him in her brother's bed and that her brother walked in on them. So that just shows the kind of nasty person that he is.
Okay, you've made your point.
Okay.
Let's get to the lawsuit, tickets, and Xbox.
And then, he begged me to marry him. So I said, okay, I'll be with you as long as you promise to never cheat on me again. And then we got married. About 6 months after that, he got knee surgery. And he stopped working after the surgery and became addicted to pain pills, which brings us back to that letter that I gave you.
Well, he had surgery. That's the key point. It wasn't like he just started out trying to get high off street drugs.
Right, but then it turned into that. It started off good, it ended really badly. Okay, he had a total personality change. He was not the guy.
Ma'am, you want to tell me what you're suing him for? Or do you just want me to dismiss?
Sorry, Your Honor.
You're still obsessed. You want him, don't you? You want him back.
No,
that's all you've been talking about.
No,
I keep telling you to get to the case, and all you want to talk about is him. So, Judge, and he wasn't giving me enough, and I want some more. I want some more of that.
No, I don't want any more of that.
Then why you keep focusing on it?
I filed divorce.
You want some more?
I filed divorce.
How many months is she pregnant to your knowledge?
I don't know. I just heard from my father a few weeks ago that she was already pregnant. And we've only been separated for not even 2 months. It takes about 6 weeks for a pregnancy test to show up that you're pregnant, doesn't it, Your Honor? So that tells me that he was probably cheating.
You're asking me for how long it takes. I don't have no problems.
Plaintiff Candace Kohlberg is legally married to the defendant, but she says he's an adulterer who brought his home-wrecking pregnant girlfriend with him to court.
Go ahead, ma'am. Tell me about the lawsuit.
He moved out on July 16th, and the day that he moved out, I told him not to take the Xbox out of my house because that was something we bought for my 7-year-old kid.
Go ahead.
All the games. Mm-hmm. And then the Kiss concert tickets, those were bought on my birthday as a birthday gift so we could go see the concert. And he had me all excited to go see that and all that. Talked me into buying these tickets for us to go. And then when he moved out, he lied and said that he burnt the tickets, which I knew was a lie because he was bragging to all my friends and everybody about how excited he was to go. So he left and he took the Xbox out of my house. I couldn't stop him because he's bigger than me. He just, pawed right past me with it.
Sir, what do you want to say about this?
He hid the concert tickets from me.
I got you. Let him speak. What do you want to say about the tickets and the Xbox, sir?
Yes, the tickets, she didn't want to go to the concert. She said, I don't like Kiss. I love Kiss. They're one of my favorite bands. So I was going to get the tickets. Mm-hmm. All right, and the Xbox, I hid it from her. I didn't plow past her through the door with it. I hid it from her and took it outside. I didn't just have it in my hands and plow past her with it.
All right. The problem you have, ma'am, is you all are still married.
Right. Well, I'm taking care of that.
So, when you do, come back because I can't divide your assets. I'm not empowered I don't have any jurisdiction as a divorce judge. I'm empowered as a small claims arbitration judge. So I'm not a divorce judge who can decide your assets. I can enforce a judgment. If the divorce judge says, you get 20%, you get 80%, or you all get 50-50, or you get the Xbox and you get the tickets, I can enforce that. But I can't divide your assets, particularly now that you file for divorce. You have to wait on a divorce judge to tell you that. And once the judge gives the order, then you can come back to me and I'll enforce it if he does not comply with that judge in a timely manner. Or you can go back to that judge and sue for contempt or ask the judge to hold him in contempt. But once you get a judgment, that's when you can try and have me or any other small claims court enforce it. All right? Good luck to you guys. Unfortunately, I have to dismiss your case. All right. Have a good day.
What's going to happen now? I'm going to divorce this and not be with him anymore. I mean, I don't want anything to do with him. I want nothing to do with her. I'm tired of them talking crap about me and telling everybody that I'm a horrible person when I'm not. I'm tired of them defaming my name and saying things about me that aren't true.
She bugs him.
Football season's mine now.
Good for you. I'm glad. Go ahead and enjoy football. You have a nice life with him. You know, don't get, hey, when he starts calling you a fat and a whore and makes fun of you.
I'll worry about it. You don't have to.
You know,
go on with your life.
Don't sit there and say I didn't tell you so, because I told you so.